Welcome to the Days of Crazy podcast. I'm your host, Holden Gravely, and I'm here with
Aiden. Noah.
I'm here with football coaches.
Coach Smith.
Coach Hinch.
Coach Collier.
And today, we're going to be playing Hot Jeopardy. So, to start off, it's going to be one-on-one. There'll be teams of 3. It'll be us versus them. And first person to ring the bell, there'll be 2 rounds of 5 questions, and losers got to eat the wings.
Okay, first question is, this is who's hosting the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show.
Kendrick Lamar.
You got it right.
I thought it was us here first. How did you know that?
Okay. This is the home of the Whopper.
Burger King.
You're right.
I didn't get to comprehend.
Come on now.
Okay. Are y'all ready? In Full House, this is the uncle that plays in a band.
Uncle Jesse.
Jaden, you gonna ask me like an algebra problem or something? Geometry? Huh? Like
No?
I mean,
Okay.
Whopper in Full House. and I'm gonna get a
I was told to make them random. Okay. This is Luigi's brother.
Mario.
You got it. On SpongeBob, this is where Patrick lives.
Is it like a rock?
Yeah.
Who was a SpongeBob?
All of us?
Oh my goodness. We went from Full House to SpongeBob.
Okay. Let's see. This is the chemical sign for water.
H2O.
Got it. You got it.
I mean, can't wait to hear this one. Can't wait to hear this one.
I was told they have to be random.
I can't wait to hear this one.
What is it, 1-0?
Okay. Saudi Daisy High School is also known as blank of blank.
Minitroy.
Oh.
I don't know.
You're close.
Oh, Land of Troy.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it right. Do y'all want to?
Disqualified point here.
We can take it. We can redo it.
Yeah.
Redo it.
Absolutely.
Redo it.
Okay.
Okay. This is the host of the popular game show Family Feud.
You got to hurry up and guess.
Cheating.
I can't hear. I'm deaf in one ear. I can't hear.
All right.
He's taking too long.
I got an answer. Steve Harvey.
Yeah, you're right.
Go.
Taking too long.
I mean, we gave him Land of Troy. All right. Lock in.
Okay.
Focus.
Their slogan,
Okay, in a 3-point shooting contest, who would win, me or him?
Me.
No chance.
no clue,
you.
guys. That's
All right,
up for y'all to.
All right, refocus. All right.
Okay, y'all ready? The slogan is Eat Fresh.
Subway. Why am I getting all the food questions? What is this? I think I'm in shape.
They see what they're working.
This streaming service has Stranger Things and Outer Banks.
Netflix.
Right.
Serious. How do you got Netflix? So we all got to win?
Yep.
I could lose it this whole lot. That's really good. But we're defensive coaches. We like that.
I'll go up. That's like losing? No way, we tied.
No. I have something on my face.
Nah.
You just have a little bit of peak.
He wouldn't tell me because we're going to have a basketball
You just
conversation.
have a tiny
We're
bit.
beefing right now.
Y'all are beefing.
He thinks he's really good at basketball.
I'm really not.
For some reason, he's.
I just talk a lot of
Is
crap.
it in 6th grade? He got put out like by a kid named Hammy.
Don't bring the
Literally, it's
story
like,
up.
he's
No.
like
You went
he's
there.
like 4
Don't
foot.
go there.
He's like
You
4'8".
Listen,
Don't bring the story up.
The coach had a toupee. It was awful.
Don't bring that story
Like
up.
you're gonna find out like the defense staff played a lot looser than the
We're a lot,
offense
yeah,
staff.
we played loose.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. We're,
Don't bring up old wounds
I
like that.
should have made the team. 3 years in a row. It was very brutal.
They,
make
they
the team?
It was harsh.
cut
No.
him every year.
Every
Cut
year.
him every year.
Didn't like me.
like
Fine.
Robert Gordon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not bitter.
Cut him every
Then
year.
I moved on.
Oh, he's real bitter. He talks about it at least once a week.
Not at all.
Yeah, once a week he talks about it.
pretty much.
It's awesome.
Okay, so y'all want to introduce yourself?
All right, I'm Coach Smith. I coach the defense coordinator, and what else?
That's all you need. So what made y'all get into coaching?
Basically, my dad told me it was either like go to like a factory or basically,
Lazy
go
boy.
get a PE degree, and so basically, I wound up going and getting a PE degree, and the whole time I was in college, I coached football, and it really was what got me probably through college was, the motivation of graduating and being able to coach football.
What did you coach during college?
No, I at the time I was going through college, but I actually was I was a high school football coach at Ray County High School. Yes.
Sorry, Ray County. Took that over.
What made you get into coaching, Kyle?
So I was working at Lee University, and an opportunity came to move to Inglewood and coach, or be a part of the area around Men's Central High School. And they asked me to come out. One of the kids that was in my youth group at the time, I was a youth pastor. He was captain of his football team at McMinn Central, and he invited me out to do a Thursday night devotion with the team. At that point, I was working at Lee, had just got a really good job offer to work with United Way, Bradley County. And I came out and gave a Thursday night devotion, and man, I was hooked from like moment one, the moment I stepped on a football field as a chaplain. So I served 2 years as chaplain at McMinn Central, and then crazy enough, we lost a lot of coaches after that second year I was there. And they came to me and asked me, hey, you want to be a part and be a coach? And I was like, guys, I don't know if that's a good idea. And they were like, we don't have anybody else, just truthfully. And they were like, you've been here every day. I would go every day, part of practice, really was hooked, passionate, loved being around the kids, loved being around the guys. And coaching opportunity came up, and that's where I am. I've been coaching for like 13 years now. I love it, man.
What about you, Collier?
Same kind of story as Coach Smith, almost to the T. Got an inspirational speech from my dad about my grades in college, and same kind of thing. Told me that I need to figure out how to shovel chicken manure in a nice way, or get my grades up and find something I really like to do. And lucky enough for me, one of the guys that coach with us right now, Coach Boynton, his granddad was the head coach at our high school where I went to, Bledsoe County. And, just kind of out of nowhere, he asked me if I wanted to come back and help coach. And, the first couple of years I was back there, it was just, nothing majorly responsible, but, charting plays on Fridays, coming to practices through the week, and same as him, got into it and absolutely hooked. And, it's kind of what drove me to get through college and get grades. So this was year 18. I think 17 or 18 coaching ball, I think.
Should I say how long I've been coaching?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
So I've been coaching. This will be the start of my 18th year.
And have you always been like defense?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I coached basically. The only thing I've not coached is quarterbacks and offensive line, but after that, I've coached basically everything.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's be honest. Coaching offense is way too easy. I mean,
Every play scores on the board. They have a huge advantage.
Huge advantage.
In my opinion, they're
Last man with
probably
the marker
can't
wins.
say it, but yeah, I mean,
Defense is just more of a challenge. Like
Yeah.
that, you know?
yeah, it's like
More
a
fun.
educated guess, and sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong.
So going through the week, like, what does the week look like? So like on Monday, so say during the season, like how does the week go by? Like how are y'all planning and stuff?
So on Monday basically is like an install day, so we basically slow things down a lot and
Film
really
work.
tell them the game plan from the weekend, and that we spend a lot of time on the weekends watching film and really breaking down the team that we're about to play and the offense that we're about to play. And then we take it to Monday and we implement that game plan the best we can and watch film with the guys. And it's a lighter day just because they just got done playing on Friday usually. So let their body rest kind of on that Monday. Then on Tuesday is probably our heavy workload day. We go more. It's more physical, a little bit longer practice. Then on Wednesday we'll kind of cut it down just a little bit because we like our guys to make sure they have plenty of time to make sure they can go to church, things like that if they want to. Then
Thursday walkthroughs.
yeah, Thursday will be just a quick walkthrough. Thursday we also like to watch film a lot with we're watching film a lot on Monday too. So we pick about 2 to 3 days of watching film. Like today we watched more film than been really hard on our bodies.
Yeah.
And that's really where the edge is too. I mean, I'll say this about him, working with him this year. This first year working with Coach Smith, known him a long time, but this guy's a defensive coordinator. His time studying film. I mean, all of us watch the film. All of us are breaking it down, but like this guy's next level, like Peyton Manning on the defensive side of the football, like watching film, studying it, breaking things down. It's actually really fun to coach with him and to figure out what he's seeing, where he's learning it. And that's not to brag on him, at all, because I would never do that. We definitely are not nice to one another.
You can just keep going.
What friends are. But he really does give us an advantage in that.
All right, so do y'all have a set defense, or depending different game, do y'all like switch it up? And is the switch is it like a big switch, or is it just like something?
So no, not really. So we're a base 3-4, but we're pretty much multiple. So we can slide into a forefront. We try to keep things really, really simple for our players to understand it. Like our goal is really to basically, if we are in a forefront, like our players do not even know that they're in a forefront. I mean, obviously they can see that, like we might take an outside linebacker and put him down as a defensive end, and he really does. He's just like a rush end.
Yeah.
Because he's still standing up like a linebacker, but he's not. He's coming, but he's not really. He's like that defensive end would be, but he's standing up, just not with his hand on the ground. And like we can roll down safeties and turn into a 4-4. We could turn it into a 4-3. We can turn it into a 5-3. We can turn it into a 5-2. We can turn to if they want to go old school like a true wing T, we can go to a 5-3 slanting 50. If they want to go back to where football was in the 1970s, we can take it. We can take our defense back to the 1970s, and we can match them there too. So,
I think the big thing is just keeping it simple. I mean, you just mentioned that, but like, listen, man, you're high school players, high school guys. You don't want to go in there and try to teach trigonometry class or something to them. You want to keep it basic and let them play fast. I mean, you guys are athletes, so coach comes in and tries to over scheme and make you think too much, and you're playing slow. I mean, that does nobody any good. So we want to keep our scheme, even though we're multiple and we can show you a lot of different looks. Really, at the heart of it, it's really a basic concept because you want those guys playing as fast as they can and not thinking as much.
Yeah.
Did y'all play like in high school, football in high school? And what position?
I did. I played on offense. I played running back. On defense, I played inside linebacker. I played outside linebacker my freshman sophomore year, and then I got moved to inside. And then from inside, they would use me a little bit differently, and I would play inside, outside my senior year, and they would also put my hand on the ground, play defensive end.
Multiple. Yeah. I played offensive defense tackle. Always been kind of a big body, so hand always went down.
Yeah, I wish I could say I did. That's part of the cool part about what I get to do is just a lot of reasons there. Won't go into it, but I wasn't able to play really any high school sport. So always a big fan, always a learner of the game, whatever game I was focused on, but just wasn't able to be a part of it. So, like I said, back in 2011 when I got that chance to step on the sideline as a chaplain, and then I've been with it ever since. Like it's been really fun, and I think what I've learned through it, as much as I wanted to be a part of a football team in high school and just wasn't able to do that, I've learned to appreciate it a lot more, and I've also learned just total honesty. I've learned that if you're honest with players, they don't need to feel like I was Ray Lewis or something out there trying to make plays. And if you make crap up and you try to act like you're somebody you're not, like players see through that, like they see through the fakeness, and you don't get anywhere. But when you're honest, and to me, being a good coach, you're passionate about getting that kid in the right spot to make the plays so that they can be, they can get that attention, that fame, whatever it is. If you're out there working hard for them and you really care about them, it hadn't really been an issue, in the past. So.
Also, if you had to coach an NFL team, what team would it be? Like any team, head coach.
Head coach.
Head coach.
No question. Tighten up, baby. Two-tone blue.
I don't watch a lot of NFL Sunday football. I watch film.
If an NFL team, like Coach said, Titans. But I think it'd also be cool to coach one of those ones that's been around for a long time too. Bears, Packers, ones that's got a lot of history with it too. That'd be cool.
Coach the Bears, you get a rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams out there slinging. Did he just throw me under the bus? I don't watch NFL. I watch a lot of film. I bragged on him about film.
I'm sorry.
And then he stuck it to me right there.
I watch.
Now, I am on a fantasy football team this year, and I'm dominating. So,
How do you do that if you don't watch NFL? Like, do you just guess?
I mean, I'm not an
Get
idiot.
it.
Like,
Thank you.
I can Google, who the top running backs are, and I don't know, I'm going to take him,
He gets the all-22 breakdown film of NFL
Yeah,
games.
and it's not that hard. ESPN top,
hours of film.
never
ESPN top
bragging on you
50
again.
running backs. There you go. He's there. Okay. You just get lucky.
I watch both. I've got
Roll the
Titans
dice and you
game
win.
up. I watch the Titans. I watch Coach Callie. I can watch this. Right now, we're sucking.
Yeah, they made fun of me because I was a C draft grade, and now
He was a C draft.
I was a C, yeah, and now I'm beating everybody.
You want to know who was an A draft
hey,
grade in our fantasy draft?
You know who also is 2-0, right?
Me?
Yeah.
And me.
'Cause I am.
Yeah, I took a tough
I'm also
loss.
too.
Yeah, so I mean, and my bench players are outscoring all their starters. So it's like, if they were smart, they would try to start trading. Like,
Hey, you know who
come
plays?
on now.
Hey,
So is
the
it whoever-
undefeated streak's coming to the end for one of us this week because it's me and you this week.
Listen,
Whoever
right
wins,
now,
whoever wins, are y'all gonna say is the better coach?
it's absolutely me. Like
Is that what it's gonna decide? Or y'all
no,
just-
no, it doesn't matter. Like I know I'm going to win.
Listen,
So
you need
it's
it.
not an option.
You need to
is
see
there.
the championship belt that we now have.
Yes, you
Coach
should.
Hensley,
Yes.
he has the nicest championship belt
Yes,
for fantasy
I
football.
can't wait.
He is the reigning champion of last year's fantasy football league, so he's got it right now in his office. Hensley.
Okay.
is
Yeah.
it?
In Hensley, I saw it the other day. I already put it on, made sure to fit, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about the belt. It got me really like Coach Owens, he's 0-2, so he's got a long way to go. Like I beat him. I beat him this week, and he had two players out. Didn't even start, didn't even sub. I'm like, come on now.
He
Like,
thought the O stood for
yeah.
Owen.
So he's basically already given up. So
Who Coach O said this?
That one we're just
we're assuming that
I can
he's
see that.
already
I
given
can
up.
definitely see that.
Yeah, he's a front runner, so he's if he's not winning, he's done. So he's done. We hit him in the mouth early, and he's done. So there you go.
Yeah, I got a question. So, if you could pick one player on the football team, who would you think would be the most likely to be late?
Late.
Yeah, like late to practice or anything.
Late to a game, imagine.
I was gonna say late to a game, but if that happens, that's a
We
problem.
really don't have that a lot.
No.
Yeah, we really don't have that a lot.
Not one person.
Not really. No.
Let me think through here.
It doesn't have to be the football. Like they might be there on football every day, but who do you think would be late to class or late somewhere? Yeah.
Well, not to throw McCoy under the bus,
Oh.
but definitely there. Big
I'll-
fan of the coffee shop.
I'll let
Definitely is
y'all
not
speak
going
of
there.
I love you, McCoy. He's my dude.
Wait, so what do y'all teach?
it. So I am
Basically an administrator.
I am a behavioral interventionist, which means basically I'm in school suspension.
Speaking of ones that are not in class.
Like, so ISS, but like, in the years past, I've taught personal finance. I've taught wellness, PE, lifetime wellness, credit recovery, alternative school.
Film.
Wait. I got, I'm computer science certified. And every time now, and I can't believe it blew my mind right here, but like, I usually tell now, like, I'm not a PE teacher. Like, I teach computer science. Like, because, you tell people that, you're like,
I can't believe you found time to get certified and all this. with all
well,
the film you watch.
Sessions.
I'm really good on computers.
He's very proud. He's
I'm
good.
really, I'm programming, like programming.
He's good at his job.
Yeah, like I can get a robot to like,
I teach Bible.
yes.
I'm the Bible teacher at South Daisy High School.
Weight training.
I have one. Okay, so this is what I was going to ask earlier. So, not talking about any player personnel, just like, what's the ideal defense that y'all enjoy the most?
Mine would be the one that stops the offense the most.
That's a good answer.
I mean, I like a 3-4 just because it can be multiple. Like we can turn it into basically whatever. Because tight ends are 3-4s. The tight ends that C gap run right there it's hard to stop, especially when you add another body in there with the tight end. So you 3-4, you can make it into multiple, and then you can sky down and play cover 3 behind it. So
I'll say this much. I've coached secondary now for a while, and I've been at places where you have to make a decision on, do you play your most athletic players who aren't necessarily as physical, or do you play physical guys in the secondary that aren't necessarily as athletic? And this is the first season for sure that I've been at a spot where those guys in the secondary, really everybody that's getting some playing time there, like they're athletic, they can move, they can cover, but I'm telling you, they will knock your teeth out if you get close enough. Like they're physical, they're fast, they're good ball players, they've got a good IQ. So it's been a lot of fun coaching them. So they're definitely an ideal situation right now for me.
Yeah, a lot of football smart guys. That's always fun. Whenever you have football smart guys that get to play defense for you, and before whatever coaching point you're about to take out of your mouth, they've already said it and adjusted it. That makes it a lot of fun. Makes it easy.
They're having fun. Like it's easier to pull people back. But you're watching guys, Gage Welch, Tucker Ross out there, Keegan Hickman. They're flying around, having fun. Landon Carr out there making a big play a couple weeks ago. Udawa. Guys are having fun. Obviously some of that you got to rein in from time to time. But when they're out there celebrating, they're enjoying the game. That's the way football's meant to be. Football's meant to be fun, and it's great seeing them celebrate and enjoy it. Now Tucker's dance move needs some work. If he's going to keep dancing, we're going to have to buy him some dance
Get some
classes or
lessons.
something.
especially when he cramps while he's doing it. That was real fun.
We're gonna have like
that kind of game.
a period where we work on our end zone celebrations. But other than that, I mean, it really is meant to be fun. They do a good job.
All right, I got a question. Who's the fastest on the team?
Ooh, son, we got some dudes this year.
Yeah.
I would have to go with Aiden Hollis. I think Hollis is probably the
That's where
fastest
I'm
on the
gonna say
team.
too, yeah.
But hey, don't blink, because some of them freshmen coming up are pretty quick. We had a couple kids.
Case.
Yeah, Chris Case, Ty Suttles can fly. Tucker Gibson. There's some freshmen there that really can scoot. Jake Laxton's a pretty fast kid. Yeah, Gage Welch is fast. Gage Gage's right up there. So there's a lot of guys. A lot of people look at Saudi Daisy historically, I think, at least in my time coaching, and they have this misconception that Saudi Daisy is just a physical football team. Like they're tough, they're blue collar, hard nosed, but not necessarily loaded with athletes. And that's just not the case. Now that I'm coaching here and seeing it, there's tons of athleticism, on that field.
It's kind of how basketball is too.
Yeah.
Like people just think we play old school, which we did last year and the
Yeah.
years before that, but we had athletes before
Yeah.
then. So
Oh yeah, there's a lot of athletes here.
There are athletes.
all right, well, I enjoyed this podcast. It was fun. Fun having y'all.
It's awesome. Yeah. He loves to dance. Have you
Watch
seen
them
the-
cut the
Have
rock.
you seen the memes of them dancing? Like, they're all over Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
He is dancing all over the place. Come to practice. You'll see him dancing.
Trying to
It's
teach Tucker
fantastic.
Ross some moves.
It's awesome. Awesome.
Is that mariachi that he's doing out there when he dances?
I
What is he
don't
doing?
know. It's like he's jellyfish. It's like he just has no bones.
I'm waiting for him to do the worm on the field.
Yeah. That'd probably be a penalty. Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.